Leo, hi. So this is going to be a reading for the month of April 2022, and I'll do the reading for you, and then I'll close it off with a oracle card. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended at the end of the video. You can check out all the info about that in the description box below if you want. Now let's see, Leo. Leo. Okay, there's good news and there's bad news. Which one do you want first? The good, the bad. I'll just start with the reading and then we'll go through it all. Actually, let me give you the bigger picture of what's going on here. I see you in a place of frustration, in a place of doubt, a little bit of doubt. And that brings up a lot of energies. The good news about that is that it's not going to last. And it's part of your healing. It's part of this probably extended path of healing going on. So the overall energy, patience, and understanding that it's part of something here. Whatever you're experiencing is part of your own process of figuring things out for yourself and of your own healing. Starting off the reading, the Five of Swords flew out in reversed, crossed by the High Priestess. I feel like you're doubting your intuition. You're coming into a better space around that, where you're like, no, that is my intuition, but almost like arguing with yourself over it. Maybe you've experienced times recently where you told yourself, I'm intuitively guided to do this, I feel like I should do that, and blah blah blah, I'm being led by my intuition, and it wasn't necessarily the case. And now I feel like your intuition is actually coming through and you're actually starting to tune in a little more with it, where there's no more doubt or questioning or that assertive mind space that comes in to tell you that you feel, you think, you blah blah blah. No more, none of that. However, in your focus, the Two of Swords, that's the space of confusion. That's the space of feeling stuck in your head at times. And from that place, we can assume all we want, that we're being intuitively guided. We're not. We're not open to our own emotions. We're all up in here. Everything is happening from here. What we think we feel, what we think we see, it's very blurry in there. Because that's ran, especially in the Two of Swords, that's ran by fear, by indecision, by doubt, again. In the recent past, the Two of Wands, I feel like there's been some waiting around something. Maybe you put the effort into something and you were waiting to see the results. I don't know. In your strength, the Two of Wands, the Ten of Wands. The Two of Wands is in your past. Yeah, it's feeling a little heavy. It's feeling a little, again, if you're in this space and all of something is coming up, it's gonna feel a little heavy, It's not gonna feel pleasant, that's for sure. In the immediate future, a sense of disappointment, another energy of blah. The supportive reading. Did you do something, Leo? Did you do something to create all of these energies? Or do you want to do something and you don't trust yourself enough? Something happened, something moved, or something is gonna move. And that's bringing to the table all of the, but what if, man, all of that going on. The energy that is surrounding you and you may not be aware of it. Conflict. There's some conflict going on, and I kind of see this as your own conflict, your own arguing with yourself here. In your hopes and fears, a sense of things working out with the Seven of Pentacles, and in the potential outcome going within. That's the place where all of this might shift into something a little better. So there's healing at the end of this ickety road. Now let's see what the hell has gone on here, Leo. What'd you do? What'd you get yourself into? Nothing. Your own experience, your own life. You gotta go through these energies at some point, you know, so that you experience these energies and then the contrast of these energies. Let's see the Temperance card. Ooh. Two of Cups, Nine of Wands, the Hangman. Oh. So there's some love coming into the picture. And then there's the rejection of love coming into the picture. And then there's love that's being felt. And someone wants to show up in that love, but they're not. And that's where the rejection is coming through. Because if you feel this love, you may be in a place of telling yourself, don't feel what you're feeling. And that's just the rejection of what you're feeling. That's just not accepting what you're feeling. If that's you, that could be somebody tied up to you. Let's do the Five of Swords in reverse. The Five of Cups, the High Priestess, the World card. The High Priestess is tied up to a very painful place for you. A very self-sabotaging place for you. In the past, not anymore. It's shown up as clear now. But men, you are in a place of, I feel that my intuition is telling me this. And that was a complete lie. You didn't see it as a lie. You were convinced that that was your intuition. It wasn't. It was your pain wanting to come out. You know, it was your frustration. It was who knows what it was, but it wasn't your intuition. It's tied up because it's shown here tied up to a painful past. And then it's showing me an ending to that cycle. And with the Five of Swords in reverse, you're starting to see the truth of where your intuition was and where it wasn't. And a lot of the times it wasn't where you told yourself that it was. You know, we tell ourselves a lot of things, and we try to convince ourselves of that. And regarding your intuition, there's a big ass lie here. Now, of course, as you know, this doesn't have to be your energy. I kind of get that it is, but it doesn't have to be your energy. As to the High Priestess, it could be somebody really close to you. For the High Priestess, you get the Six of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, the Queen of Swords. I have no idea what's going on with fire signs for April, but you guys are all shut down emotionally. You're renovating. I don't know what the hell you're doing. Shut down for business. For the High Priestess, you get the Six of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, the Queen of Swords. You seem to be coming out of that space of, where you're not necessarily allowing yourself to feel what you're feeling. For a split second, you seem to come back into alignment. And when you come back into alignment, everything falls into place naturally, where you don't have to do anything about it. It just falls there. But then you revert into, kind of feels uncomfortable. Let me shut back down. Let me close down business again. Because for you to fall down into alignment, you would have to open up. And you do. You have instances when you do. But for some reason, you're like, too much of that today. Let's not get greedy with that. And you decide to shut back down. Let's do the Two of Swords. So I'm not surprised if these energies popping up. Two of Swords, Five of Wands, Ten of Wands. Rah! Two of Swords in your focus. You're working on it though. You're working on it. Eight of Pentacles, Page of Cups, Seven of Cups. You're working on it. You're looking at options. You're trying several things. And it does seem to work at times because, as I said, I do see you coming out, and about with your heart open. And that's the time where your intuition is on point. What is keeping you so shut down? No. Let's do the Two of Wands. in the recent past. The King of Pentacles, the Hermit, the Fool. There's a knowledge here. There's healing and there's a knowledge, an inner knowledge here on your side about a particular situation. And now I feel like you shifted in a place of doubt where there's no more knowledge there. You know, there's no more clarity about what that represents to you, what it's doing for you. There's a sense of, I knew this for a fact, I just felt it, that this situation was like this. But for some reason, you pulled out of the knowledge and you're finding yourself in a place of doubt, looking at that and being like, I don't think that's what it is. And that's going to bring in all of these other energies. So for some reason, you're not aligned with what you feel this is. You're aligned with what you think it isn't. And that's going to bring out for you fear, doubt, insecurity, all sorts of wounds that still possibly need some attendance. Let's do the 10 of Wands for your strength. The 3 of Swords, the 5 of Wands, the Justice card. Yeah, there's something not matching. There's something, there's a conflict somewhere between you and possibly another energy. It creates a lot of pain. I feel like it did create a lot of pain as this conflict started happening, and then who knows, maybe you moved on, maybe you mind your own business, they did too, who the hell knows. But the pain of it is still here. That's why you're shutting down. You don't want to feel that pain. You don't want to feel that pain because you're showing me, and I want for things to be balanced here. I don't want this conflict anymore. So you have an expectation over the conflict. Instead of having acceptance that the conflict is there and that it's bringing you some sort of pain that you may need to work with, you keep on going against the reality of things, that this conflict is actually here, by saying, I want it in a different way. Well, it's not here in a different way. It's here like this, and it's bringing out pain. What are you doing about it? I'm shutting down. Does that work out for you? Does it feel good? Oh, wait, I forgot. Do you think it feels good? You're not in a place of feeling, you know? And let's see the 4 of Cups. That's our function, Leo, as humans, to feel. So if we shut that down, we're shutting ourselves down. For the 4 of Cups, you get the 10 of Pentacles in the immediate future. You get the 10 of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups. Okay, you're really, really, really making progress here and working on this disappointment, right? If you look at a situation and it's not looking in the way that you want it to look, you're going to get disappointed, right? All of these crazy energies are going to come into play for you. It's going to feel like shit. So you do know, on the other hand, how it is to accept a situation for what it is, even if it's not like you want it to be. So you're showing me I'm learning. I'm relearning almost to fall back into acceptance and into opening up my heart through that acceptance. You know? You're looking like you want to. Yeah, things are not looking in the way you want them to. There's no stability. There's no equal love here. There's no this, that, and the other. Can you accept that there isn't? Who knows? Maybe there will be. Maybe this is not meant for you, you know, to vibrate with you. Maybe there's something else out there that is going to feel like this is it. But you won't know unless you open yourself up, you know? Let's do the Knight of Swords. For the supportive energies, you get the Hierophant, the 10 of Cups, the Knight of Swords. You did something. You did something, or you're going to do something. I don't know what. Whatever it is that you did or you're doing, it's coming from a very deep, aligned place with yourself inside of there. Problem is, I don't know what the hell the response to this is, because I feel like that's what's coming through to close you down, the response to this. It may not be what you want it to be. Can you still hang on to the energies that are showing up here of honesty, of truth? Or is it going to shut you down because the response is not what you want it to be? You know, you did something here. I suspect you of doing something. I don't know if physically, but energetically for sure, you cast out some energy someplace. There's some action here being taken. And again, the best place ever, the Hierophant, the Ten of Cups, that's a whole lot of love. Man. As to the Five of Wands and the hidden energies, Nine of Cups, Four of Swords, Four of Pentacles. You are healing this conflict though. Or you're showing me I'm presenting a space of love for this conflict, which is telling me you've healed your share. Now, if there's a conflict with another energy, do not forget there's two people here, you and another person. You're doing your part. Are they? Well, I don't know. Well, then, you know, you're looking like you're doing your part. You're open here in this space to resolve this conflict. If they're not, what are you going to resolve? You know? But at the same time, are you willing to wait for them for who knows how long, if ever? Or are you going to resolve the pain that's shown up through this conflict, accept it, that you're showing up, maybe they're not, and take it as it is? You know, or is it going to create all of this mess on my table? Because, I mean, it's here for a reason. It's opening you up towards some pain that was unresolved, for sure. So, in your hopes and fears, you get the Seven of Pentacles. For the Seven of Pentacles, you get the Queen of Pentacles, the King of Cups, the Eight of Cups. Yeah, I mean, you're opening up to creating space for the situation, but not waiting in that space. The situation, the energy of whatever is here that was unresolved, you're opening up your heart to it. You're slowly but surely, you're not there yet. You're creating this space of love around it. It's like a welcoming, come on in when you're ready. I'm gonna go mind my own life, mind my own business, but when you're ready, I'll know you're here. You know, we'll take care of this. So it's not like you're waiting. You're not. That's the part where I feel like it was a little bit frustrating for you to understand. Like, I don't have to wait, you know, but I'll keep the door open, in my heart at least. And when this conflict is ready to be taken care of, here I am, you know. As to the Hermit and the potential outcome, you get the Five of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles, the Star. Yeah, you're working through it. It's a little redundant. It's a little not clear at times, because this is bringing up some things for you. It's bringing up some pain. It's bringing up some abandonment issues. It's bringing up some rejection issues. And it could be in and out, where you're understanding and then, oh, hold on, there's more to heal here. So, okay, let's go into heal. But I see you really, really determined to heal through this, you know, ultimately. Which that tells me you're going to get there, where you're going to open up your heart when it's time. Let's see... what the universe has for you. Oh, you did something. The universe even says so. I don't know if you did, again, I don't know if you did it physically, if you send out some energy, something, words, whatever it is, but energetically for sure, there's something coming from you. I see a little bit of that being physical too, though, but you would know. Energetically, I see you throwing almost like, here you go, take, you know. the intention, the energy is from a good place, as I said. So I don't see it as being, but I don't know what you got back. That's the thing. Because if you got back something that doesn't feel quite right, it's going to bring out some things for you to work on, which I see here. A little bit of pain attached to that conflict, a little bit of abandonment, rejection issues, things like that, which is, it's always welcome when you're open for healing it. So, let's see, let's close it off with the Psychic Tarot for the Heart Oracle. Some final words for you. Helpless and hopeless. Interesting. Let's see what that is. All right, keywords. Oh, I don't know if I showed it to you. Keywords: restricted, obstacles, powerless, action. I told you did something. While the title of this card may sound bleak, don't let it scare you. This card arrives at a wake-up call to adjust your thinking about a situation or relationship. You may feel that obstacles have been placed in your way, preventing you from achieving your dreams around love. You may think that your situation is beyond hope and that you are powerless to improve it. Nothing could be further from the truth, however. All that is required is a willingness to take action. I knew that was the word. Assess your current state of affairs and decide what needs to change. Then take decisive steps to make those changes and move yourself into a position of empowerment. By taking action, you take charge of the situation. Feel the power in that. Recognize that you do have the ability to create the relationships of your dreams. Nothing can hold you back unless you let it. Take charge, step into your power, and watch your relationships flourish. I love this oracle for you guys, because so far it kind of aligned with the readings, like almost to a T. I don't know. Anyways, that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.